Hello guys, Mr. Shade 1998 here, and I would like to welcome you to my first ever video on the channel of a game, that is. This is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, you might recognize it from my intro video. I am using some mods. I'm using the Sith Lord's Restored Content modification. I believe I'm also using a mod that allows you to skip Paragus, but I don't think I'll actually be using it to skip Paragus at this time. And I think I might be using a mod that gives you a lightsaber early. Don't know if I still have that installed or not though. So, we're gonna jump right in. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, is a sequel to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1, and is generally regarded to be a good sequel, although many don't like it because of its unfinished nature, which the restored content modification somewhat fixes, but not all the way. It is generally considered to be a rushed game because the developers were being rushed to get it out for a Christmas release, and so the game wasn't finished properly, and that is noticeable in some areas. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. New game. New game. Sorry, had a bit of a glitch moment with my PC. So, these are the three classes. Male Jedi Consular. Jedi Consulars are masters of the Force and spend less time on combat training, recommended for advanced players only. Jedi Sentinels. Jedi Sentinels are well balanced and possess many skills. And Jedi Guardian. Jedi Guardians focus on combat training and lightsaber mastery. I am going to be playing a male. You can play either male or female, as you can see. I'm going to be playing a male, and I'm going to be playing Jedi Sentinel. That's generally what I play. And you can either do a quick character, my mistake. So you only have to choose your character's appearance and name. The rest of the character creation will be handled for you by the game. And you can also do custom character, which lets you customize everything. I'm going to be doing custom character. Portrait, we're just gonna find a face that I like. This is what I consider to be Jedi Jesus. You know, because it looks like how most people depict Jesus, except, you know, not white. So, as a Sentinel, we get a bunch of skills. So, one of our main focus points is going to be dexterity, which I'm going to pump up to 16, I know. But I like having a bunch of different skills, so that's why I'm pumping it up to 16. I'm going to put strength, which is necessary for like melee combat, like with lightsabers, up to a 14. I'm going to put dexterity, which is useful for armor class when you're wearing light or no armor, and I'm mainly going to be wearing light or no armor. I'm going to put dexterity up to a 14 as well. I'm going to put constitution up to a 12, and then we're going to put wisdom and charisma up to 10. I just hit the wrong button. Okay, 10, 10, 16, 12, 14, 14. Okay, let's try not to hit recommended again. Computer use. These are the different skills. You have computer use, demolition, stealth, awareness, persuade, repair, security, entry to entry. I'll just hover over these so you can read them at your leisure. Okay, now that you've read those, what I mainly tend to go for, as you can see, we have 24 skill points, and that is equal to the base number, which I forget how much the base number you get for Sentinel as a starting class. Yeah, I'm blanking on that. But you have all these different skills to choose from because of our Sentinel class and our base intelligence modifier. We get 24 skill points to pick, and the maximum you can go up to at character creation is 4. Cross-class skills, which are denoted by being not orange or yellow, they cost 2 skill points per 1 point and can only go up, I believe, 2 levels at first level and then 1 level each subsequent level, I believe. Correct me, feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I never use stealth. I don't find it useful for anything, like ever. Some classes get access to sneak attack, but I've never found myself using a sneak attack ever. Awareness is good because it lets you see enemies hidden by stealth, and it also lets you see mines before you walk into them. So I'm going to pump awareness up to 4. Persuade is always a good option. Obviously, it influences how successful you are with actions such as intimidate or persuade or lie in dialogue. So it's really good. It's good in most RPGs. Most charisma-based skills are necessary in RPGs. So I put persuade up to 4. Repair is useful for fixing droids, like using repair kits on droids or repairing items with the repair skill. When I say using repair kits on droids, I mean actually using an item called a repair kit on a droid ally, not just any droid that you find. Your repair skill and the item determines how much you heal your droid companion with the item. Droids can also heal themselves using the repair skill, and most droids will have a decent repair skill. I'm going to bump it up to 2 because repair is necessary for certain things, so I'm going to be leveling this slowly as we go along. And then we have security and treat injury. Security is basically for opening locked doors and containers without bashing them. If you bash containers, they can break what's inside the container. Not all of the items, but certain fragile, quote-unquote, items can be broken by the container by bashing the container. Treat injury. So, treat injury is basically for healing yourself without using force powers. It allows you to use what are called med packs, which are basically just healing kits, to heal yourself. And that's about all it does. It can be used in some dialogues, but it's relatively minor use. I don't use treat injury, ever. And security, I will bump up to 4. Feats. You start with these feats as a sentinel. This one, War Veteran, is special because of your background. I will find it really quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I overlooking it? Apparently I am. But War Veteran is special to your character's background. So what I'm going to be doing is, normally I just wear light or no armor as a sentinel. And I just go for a single weapon in one hand, because with the dueling feat you get access to +1 attack and +1 defense when you're wielding one-handed weapons, and just one-handed weapons. But before I keep going, these are all the different skills, the feats I mean. And a lot of these are just continuations of the skill we already went on to, like these, for example. Name, I'm going to be using the name that I normally use in sci-fi or Star Wars based RPGs, Talvon Kreen. And we're going to click play.
Primary power offline. Hyperdrive offline.
I'm not sure why it skipped the intro to the game. It shouldn't have.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
We're going to continue with the prologue just
Press
to show off.
WASD to move T3M4, then turn. Press caps lock to toggle first-person free look. Hold control to look about.
Okay, we're going to be doing the prologue just to show off how the game works. The active quest screen includes important information related to your ongoing adventures. Refer to this journal for hints and guidance throughout the game. So we have a journal entry added. So we go up here for the journal entry. The Ebon Hawk is heavily damaged and adrift in a dangerous asteroid field. Find the hyperdrive and fix it to restore primary power so that you can dock with the Paragus mining station for repairs. Prologue. Heal Talvon Kreen bonus mission. Talvon Kreen is lying in the med bay in critical condition. You can use a med pack to stabilize his vitals. To fully revive Talvon will require the medical facilities at the Paragus mining station. So, those are our first two quests of the game. I'm not going to be pausing for the voiceover of this because it's annoying and I don't feel like sitting through all of it. But there, you see we have just sliced into the computer using our computer skill and a computer spike. Computer spikes are like basically lockpicks for a computer. And you can use them if you have the computer skill. If you have the wait, that's wrong. If you have computer spikes, you can use them on any computer. You might need computer use depending on how much you need, which determines how much you need for the computer to be unlocked with the computer spikes. So for example, if you're wanting to open a door, like we just did, it might take you one computer spike. If you want to unlock a chest that's next to a computer but can only be unlocked by the computer, you might need 2 computer spikes, so on and so forth. I apologize if I'm stumbling over my words. First time playing the game. Well, not the game, recording, actually. So first time commentating on YouTube. But that is the end of this video, guys. I appreciate you if you stuck through this with me, and I will see you on the next time as we continue exploring the Ebon Hawk and possibly trying to find out what that knocking noise is. Goodbye!